Hello Eurovision friends, thank you so much for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories. This is another news update video. If you know this channel already, you know the drill by now. It is 21 weeks until the grand final of Eurovision 2024 and I have lots of news for you. Today we're going to Spain, talk about the Benidorm songs, about the artwork of Eurovision 2024 that was revealed. Let 3 are back in Croatia and we have lots of other news from other countries, but the big news item and why I'm doing this video today is that Olly Alexander will indeed represent the United Kingdom. I had this as a rumor mill item in one of my previous videos and I couldn't quite believe it. There are also always lots of UK rumors, but this time it actually turned out to be correct. It was announced on Strictly Come Dancing last night, and Olly also revealed that he is the representative in a very sweet video. So let's have a look.
Hello Europe and Australia. This is Olly Alexander calling. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but I am the UK entry for Eurovision. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. This is a dream come true. I just can't wait, and I will see you all in Sweden next year. It's gonna be amazing.
It is really cool to see that such an established artist is so happy and excited about going to Eurovision. He seems to be a big fan, and it seems to be a dream come true for him to represent his country in Malmö. He is, of course, the lead singer of Years and Years, a very successful band. They have had 2 #1 UK albums, a #1 hit as well with King, very good song, and 5 top 10 entries as well. Olly is also a very established actor and very successful actor as well. He was part of Skins as a supporting actor, but also in the very critically acclaimed and successful TV show It's a Sin, which I can only recommend. And he has been nominated for the Brit Award 6 times already, so you can see from the success on the charts and also the critical acclaim, both for his music and the acting, that he really is a big deal. He has performed with Elton John, with Kylie Minogue, with the Pet Shop Boys, and this is really an artist on a level that usually we don't really see at Eurovision. He was born in Harrogate, by the way, the city or town where Germany won its first victory in the Eurovision Song Contest, so that's an interesting tidbit as well. And Olly is also a huge LGBT advocate. He has talked about his struggles in his own personal life, his struggles with mental health as well, and he has even won awards for his advocacy too. And I really have to say, I watched the performance with Elton John, for example. He is a stage animal. I don't know if you can say that in English, but he really knows how to perform. He has a good voice. He can sing well, a really unique tone in his voice. And you just really see that he belongs on a stage. And I am so excited for the United Kingdom that this renaissance that started with Sam Ryder coming second seems to be continuing. I really hope that he has an amazing song that can go to #1 in the UK or chart in the UK before Eurovision and just amp up the excitement in the country for the competition. I mean, after Sam Ryder coming second, the UK hosting last year, and now Olly Alexander representing the United Kingdom, it seems like the UK is really back at Eurovision, and I really love that. And this is also reflected in the first odds. The UK is really going up in the odds already after this announcement that Olly Alexander will represent the country. The UK was 11th and has now overtaken Norway, France, Spain, Lithuania, and Finland, and is in 5th place, but still increasing. So very close to Sweden already, and Italy, Ukraine, and Israel are not that far ahead either. So maybe we will see the UK topping the odds very soon. I hope that the song can live up to these expectations, and then we might be back in the UK next year for Eurovision. Let me know in the comments what you think about Olly Alexander representing the United Kingdom. I have to say I'm quite excited. Before telling you how excited I am with my Excitimeter, I want to let you know my latest videos. I did a rating video of the Czech entry, Eichel with Pedestal, who won the Czech national final, as we all know by now. And yesterday I uploaded a video ranking the Benidorm songs in Spanish. I'm going to talk about quickly some of the songs that I like and the favorites to win Benidorm in a minute. But if you speak Spanish, you might be interested in listening to more of my opinions on all of the 16 songs. So here's my Excitimeter for Eurovision 2024. The artists that were already revealed. Marina Satti is still number 1 because I think that she can bring something traditional, urban, modern, and she seems to be an amazing artist. But Olly Alexander is my number 2 now because I really think that he has the voice, the stage experience, especially experience, and just the icon status actually to do really, really well. I think the juries will really go for him because of the professionalism, and the televote will also love him. So I do think that the UK has a very good chance at doing really, really well this year. In third place, I still have Slimane. Love his voice. Joes Klein is number 4. And then I made a bit of an error here. 5th is Musti. 6th is Raven, 7th Celia Kapsis for Cyprus, and 8th, unfortunately, Aiko, because I'm not convinced by her vocals. Watch the video if you want to know more about my opinion on that. Now, let's go to Croatia. Some amazing news from there. The Dora finalists or participants actually were revealed, and among them is Led 3, again, a rumor mill segment in a previous video that actually came true. They will be back at the Croatian national final. Of course, they represented Croatia this year, came 13th at Eurovision with Mamašť. And now they are coming back with a song called Babaroga, which is a mystical figure in a lot of Slavic cultures, an old woman with horns in some cases. So I'm really, really interested to see what kind of amazing, crazy song they came up with this time, with, I guess, a lot of references to Croatian culture, to Slavic culture as well. So I'm really, really interested to see that. We also know that Damir Kejo is back, who was supposed to represent Croatia in 2020, but then the contest got cancelled. So now he's trying to get another shot at representing his country at Eurovision, and lots of other interesting artists as well in the lineup. I'm really excited to hear the songs from Croatia. Then the Eurovision theme art was announced this week as well. SVT and Eurovision.tv revealed it. You can see it there. It is supposed to reflect Northern Lights, which is a nice touch and a nice idea for a contest held in Sweden, but also a music equalizer. Also a nice touch because one of the biggest exports of Sweden, of course, is music. However, I have to say that I'm quite underwhelmed by this design because it seems really loud to me, and like when I first saw it, I thought it was fan art, to be honest. I didn't really believe that this was the actual theme art. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe you have a better opinion. But yeah, I'm not really convinced. Then we have some news from Albania. The Festivali I Kenges is going to happen very, very soon. In 5 days it is starting. And we had another artist withdrawing from the competition. This time it's Sardi Strugai. And as you can see, Kesi Tola, who represented Albania, already withdrew, as did Samantha Carvalha. And she has actually said in an interview that she withdrew because the rules of the national final are much, much more stringent. She wanted to have dancers on the stage with her for her song, and she wasn't allowed to do that, and that is why she withdrew from the competition. And Bojan Lako, the creative director of Festivali I Kenges, has actually confirmed this, that they do not want any huge stage productions or dancing numbers. They want to focus on the music and on the lyrics. And rumor has it that all of these 3 artists actually withdrew because of this conservative stance. It seems like they want to be more like San Remo than Melodifestivalen, for example. For success at Eurovision, that's not necessarily a good thing, but focusing on music and lyrics is not a bad thing, in my opinion, because I do like these 2 aspects more than the performance, actually. But we shall see whether the Festivali I Kenges will be going back to some more, let's say, conservative or old-fashioned songs as well. However, the entry for Eurovision will be chosen by 100% televote, so the Albanian people have all the power to decide who will represent them in Malmö. Let's talk a bit about the Benidorm songs that were revealed this week. for those of you that don't speak Spanish and couldn't watch my other video, there are lots of songs that I really, really like. My favorite at the moment is Maria Pelay with Remitente. It's a bit of flamenco, but it is like a Blanca Paloma song, but more accessible to the general audience, I think. I also really like Almacor with Brillos Platinos. I think he has the best chance to win Benidorm at the moment, and also would have a good chance to be very successful at Eurovision. I love Dora de Nebulosa as well. Really, really cool lyrics for this song about a woman that is being called this horrible name, which is Sora, like a really negative word for women in Spanish. And she says she just doesn't care anymore and she's just going to do what she wants to do because they're going to call her Zora anyway. But then you also have San Pedro with Bolero, which really beautiful. It sounds a bit like a Portuguese entry to me, but that could really stand out as well in the field of 16 songs. Jorge Gonzalez with Caliente is quite interesting and will have a great performance, I think. If we look at the streaming numbers and the video views on YouTube, the favorites seem to be Almacor with Brillos Platinos. He has the most views. Second at the moment is Maria Pelay with Remitente. And third is Nebulosa with Dora. Let me know in the comments what your top is at the moment. And then questions have been raised due to current events in several countries on Israel's participation, and the EBU has issued a statement saying to a Belgian newspaper, the Eurovision Song Contest is a competition for public broadcasters from all over Europe and the Middle East. It is a competition for broadcasters, not for governments, and the Israeli public broadcaster has been participating in the competition for 50 years. The EBU is a member-led organization. The governing bodies of the EBU, led by the board of directors, represent the members. These authorities assessed the list of participants and decided that the Israeli public broadcaster complies with all competition rules. Together with 36 other channels, it can participate in the competition next year. So Israel will be participating in Eurovision 2024, and there might actually be one more country added to the list, which is Romania, and we're expecting news from there between Christmas and New Year's, most likely. Then we have a wildcard vote at the moment going on in Ukraine for the 11th spot in their national final Vidbir. You can listen to all the songs participating in this wildcard round on YouTube, and people in Ukraine can vote for their favorite for the 11th spot in the national final. Then some questions have been raised about Il Volo. They are participating in San Remo 2024, and people kind of expected, if they win, that they would take the chance to go to Eurovision, use this amazing platform that Eurovision is. However, people noted that they have concerts lined up right in the Eurovision week, so either they would have to cancel these concerts or move them to another date, or not go to Eurovision. This will be an interesting question because they are one of the favorites to win San Remo next year, actually. Then we have a quick Marina Satti update. She said in an interview that she hasn't listened to all the songs that were sent to her yet. However, the rumors that I talked about in the last video, that she rejected all of the songs, are actually not true. For example, she has not listened to the song submitted by the songwriter of Tattoo and Euphoria yet, it seems, and she's really excited to find the right song for Eurovision to represent Greece. And then last but not least, my song tip of the week is very Christmassy. It is Céline Dion, Adeste Fideles. The song is of course very, very old, but she recorded it in 1998. Usually my song tips are new releases, but this is my favorite Christmas song, and I wanted to take this opportunity to wish you happy holidays, have a great time, because I won't be uploading another news video before Christmas. And thank you so much for this last year. It was really fun, and I'll see you very, very soon. Please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my videos, and then I'll see you for my next one. See you then, and bye-bye.